Hey guys, something a little bit different today for this check-in. Obviously, I'm going to be going through all of your progress and seeing how you've done in the last 3 months, see how on track we are to reach your goals and see how we're close we are with those. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes today's shoot. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day here in the south of the UK. I've come to this massive abandoned area. I've been here a couple of times before. As you see, there's tons of graffiti. There's literally a dead rat in the middle of that thing over there. It's not very nice. What I wanted to show you is while you're here is the difference in lighting when you're looking at it now. This is obviously very bright. It wouldn't normally work for like a portrait shoot because it's just a bit too much. But for like a kind of fitnessy vibe or something where there's a bit more punch, like a bit of fashion, this is a perfect time to come out and shoot something like this where it's a little bit different. You can control it in a couple of ways. Obviously you can use a reflector like this one here, where you can obviously take the middle of this reflector out here, and all it is inside, if you look at this here, it's just a big white reflector inside of there that diffuses the light and stops obviously all the highlights being blown out and everything like that. But you can see what I wanted to show you here is the difference in how it looks. I'm stood here at this the kind of right angle to the sun. As you see, I've got a nice I can control the highlights. When you shoot in urban environments, you always want to control the highlights, let the shadows do their thing, because you can always edit them afterwards. You can go to town kind of getting everything like sorted and done, but you'll waste a lot of time. You want to get there as quickly as possible. So with this, what I want to try and do with the fitness model, he's got good abs on him, it looks good. I want to get those to pop. So I want to show you a couple of different angles. You can see here, if I stand, the sun is literally over to this angle, as you can see on my solar panel up here. It's right over to the side of me, leaves a lot of areas in the dark, but you just get this nice little highlight on the side. If I turn a little bit to the side, instantly I've got a lot more of the face being lit up. And obviously when you're talking about muscles and everything like that, even if I just do this, like you can see the difference in the angle of the light to where you get the reflection of like where the muscle is. Now I'm not shredded, I'm not in that kind of condition, but I just wanted to show you that using the light that's there and available, wherever you are, just try and work with the angles at what you've got here, I say. If you keep that angle and the sun, everything at 45-degree angles, you're 45 degrees to the model, the sun, it'll work very well. It'll look very nice. If I stand flat on here, as you can see, the sun's like burying my face. I've got a massive shadow under here, which doesn't look great. Obviously the background will look good, but it just doesn't look as effective. Going off to the side a bit more, it's a lot easier to watch, it's a lot easier to see. If you use a reflector, you can put a little bit behind you to then bounce a little bit of light back into this side of your model. But as I say, when you're on these shoots, one of the best ways to do this is to hold your hand up and watch the sun and the shadows change on your hand. When you see that you've got the shadows and the light in the right place, by doing this, you see that it's all well illuminated, then boom, like the shadows start creeping in. That's where you know that you've got a good location, good spot, the light's in the right place, and that's where you can use it the most. And as you can see, I can pretty much turn in any direction here, and it's got a really cool background, a really cool backdrop to be able to use. So try and look for those spots where you've got a nice big open background to use. The light's coming in. If you time the time of the day right, at the moment it's about 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. I wanted this look because I want it to look like an American kind of water runoff thing where it's kind of all like a bit of abandoned. You've got the birds in the background. It looks pretty cool, and that's why we come here at this time of the day. The guys just bring in some bars and some ropes now to do some other types of looks. But yeah, it looks really effective. So definitely when you're choosing your locations, look at the lighting on the day, look at how the light's going to look at what time, so that you can plan to get the background and everything looking perfect every time you shoot. So hope that helps. As I say, I'm going to go through all of your progress this week and check how you're doing to make sure that we're on target to hit your goals that you've set. But yes, let me know if you want any more answers on what I've done today.